Thank you guys for joining me for a tarot video. So let's get into prayer, and then we'll get a message for the collective that this message is meant for. Thank you, Most High of Love and Light, for this moment of harmonious connection. I ask to be held accountable, increase responsibility within me, and may the discernment of the viewers increase. I ask that the viewers are blessed with sharper decision-making skills. I ask to deliver clear, concise, effective, emotional, manipulation-free messages. May the viewers also be held accountable and may their relationship with responsibility increase. And I ask that family dynamics improve in small ways and that it's acknowledged. Use me and guide me. I'm here to serve, Most High. All right, you guys. So, I feel led to do something different. I feel led to just like keep things simple with this message, because I'm starting to realize it's beautiful to put out quantity of information, but in this moment I feel like just enough information is needed. We have Ace of Pentacles. Wow, what an abundant opportunity. So that sounds good. We have the Hermit and the Ace of Cups. So automatically what I'm picking up for some of you guys are attracting legit opportunities due to you guys setting a healthy example of self-love. Also, with the Five of Wands here and the Hermit here. Interesting. Let me get a oracle card for this one. Some people who have been negatively competing with you guys in large groups, they may be choosing to work alone, because they may be noticing that they do not have much productivity when they're working with people who are not able to stay focused on the common goal of a company. Especially if this is connected to some sort of entrepreneurship dynamic. People that have been negatively competing with you guys, they're ready to basically put an end to a business dynamic if they're doing business with people that they know that they can't trust. So we have angels are all around you, energizing your soul. And this is with the Ace of Pentacles here. So trust the guidance from your spiritual team. The guidance from your spiritual team, they're guiding you to the right opportunities. Also with the Ace of Cups, and we have the Two of Swords is showing itself. We have I am powerful and loved. And for any of you guys who are learning to trust your decision-making skills, the answer that supports love is the right choice, okay? Some of you guys can have, and we have surrender to the spirit energy. Some of you guys could have attracted people who are envious and jealous of your loving nature because they saw how powerful it made you guys. They wanted you guys to doubt yourselves and feel alienated. However, this is backfiring because they're having to surrender to the spirit energy. They're if you had people who are negatively competing with you guys, they're starting to understand why it is best to do some things on their own, especially when it comes to finances. Also, with surrender to the spirit energy, I'm picking up here that, you know, there's an energy surrounding you guys where human a human influence cannot negatively impact you receiving legit opportunities. With angels here, legit opportunities for you are divinely guided and protected. I'm also picking up that there are some people who are and were in negative competition with you guys. They were intentionally trying to block new opportunities from entering your life. And for some of you guys, they knew that you guys were attracting wonderful opportunities that would help your soul's growth based off the amount of love that you have in your heart. So they strategically wanted you to basically go against what actually is important for you guys, what is important to you guys, and what's important for your guys' higher selves. Okay. Let's get some more messages. We have Four of Cups, supported by King of Cups and Ten of Cups. So what I'm putting together is family harmony is being prioritized. Some of you guys are prioritizing family harmony. I could be speaking to father figures. Some of you father figures are healing your relationship with feminine energy. Some of you masculines could be, your discernment can be increasing. When it comes to being able to identify healing feminine energy and being able to identify toxic feminine energy. And this is going to impact the way you guys maneuver. Some of your schedules could be changing. Also, what I'm also picking up is, for some of you divine feminines, be mindful that there are some masculines who they're having a really tough time with the Ten of Wands and the Seven of Swords. The only reason they would like to be able to have a connection with you guys is because they think that being connected to you guys will make things very easy for them. It's like they've complicated their own lives and they just simply want to run away from the difficulties that they've created for themselves. So they feel, because you guys have a happy family dynamic, they feel that they'll be able to basically sweep their past under the rug, start a new future with you. These are some of the energy I'm picking up. These are the type of people where they can do an X dirty and grimy and not take accountability for it. And then they'll sit there and say, to the ex, if they would have a chance to get with you guys and start fresh, they'd say, well, if you had acted differently, I would have treated you differently. But that's not true at all. Not true at all. They look, these are the type of people where with the Moon and the Ten of Wands, they'll try to hide how they basically self-sabotage, how they have no self-awareness, passive aggressive type energy. They'll even try to hide how they take on way too much responsibility and how they have passive aggressive tendencies towards people who they do not have healthy boundaries with, who is basically overburdening them with a workload. And this is where with the Seven of Swords here and the Moon here, it's kind of like they'll participate in deceptive activities, and then at the same time they'll basically they'll basically hide a lot of shit. So basically whatever baggage it is that they're carrying, they'll do their very best to hide that. And then it's kind of like, let's say, with the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Wands, in the beginning it would start off as if it's a happy family. And I'm picking up on someone who would, when the weird shit that their past is catching up with them, all the emotional baggage, all the baggage that they don't want anyone to know about, starts showing up in the family, they'll sit there and basically do narcissistic shit so that you guys will never know what's going on. But it's because they feel comfortable enough to be able to relax in a happy family unit. At the same time, they don't exactly understand that they can't have a happy family unit if their past is basically following them around. So there are some guys out here, some of you feminines need to know this, or this could be feminine energy that's in toxic masculine energy, because they're seeking respite from the karma that they created for themselves. They're trying to basically get into a happy family dynamic. But even then, with the Four of Cups, they still wouldn't be happy with it. They'd be dissatisfied. But the only reason they would try to connect with someone who can create a happy family unit is so that they can basically be able to take a break from having to be responsible for the poor decisions that they have made in the past. We have patience is within me. So I feel like you guys are being asked to take your time making decisions, especially if you guys are meeting people who are speaking about, I'm definitely family oriented. We have, you can't change anyone else, just yourself. You have to understand, if you're there's someone who's talking about, I'm family oriented, but they're willing to hide the amount of baggage that they have. You have to accept that these people are not going to change, and it's your responsibility to do what's best for you. So patiently make decisions. And with Ten of Cups, I am a miracle. Be patient when it comes to investing into anyone to have a family with, because if you guys do have the gift of creating a happy family unit, there's no reason you should be suffering with someone who has no intention of actually telling you who has no intention of telling you about their unresolved baggage and burdens. I mean, if you think long term, if you were to have a child with this person, their problems would impact the child's future. So, and speaking from experience, I have a child, two baby fathers. I have a child with someone of this nature, and I'm going to be so honest with you guys. I have to be mindful so that my child doesn't suffer as my child can suffer with the father who has this particular sort of issue. So it's kind of like I'm grateful that I'm being asked to step up and basically make sure that my child does not suffer as her father has caused his own suffering. And that's just some relatability, but patience is within me. I feel like some of you guys are being asked to do some meditation, and also understand that these individuals who are trying to rush out of very sticky situations that they created for themselves, they lack patience. So the more patience that you have, the more it's going to expose their narcissistic nature. You know, the more patience you have, the more it's kind of like the more that something doesn't go their way when they want it to go, especially if they abuse moon magic, they're going to expose themselves more and more. All right. someone needed to know that. If some of you guys are dealing with someone who's abusing moon magic, and if they're acting like, hey, I'm a family oriented person, um, don't take it personal. Also, if you guys are curious, you guys are going to know who is the right person to actually have a family with according to their level of patience. They're not going to be trying to rush into having a happy family. They're going to be making sure that the foundation is secure long term, so that when the family does come, children come, and you know, anything like that, they're going to make sure that the foundation is secure, so that the family cannot be subjected to any sort of harm and danger. And anyone who's saying, yeah, I'm basically making sure I'm protecting the family, if they're not able to specifically discuss their past of how they self-sabotaged, or if they're not able to discuss how, you know, if they're not able to healthily discuss past connections and decisions that have gotten them to the point where they're at now, they're not able to be solution oriented. If you're not able to see those solutions showing up in present day life, then those people aren't actually doing anything. And so there could be some people who are speaking as if they're family oriented, and this could be going on for long periods of time, but you're not exactly seeing any fruits of the labor that they're speaking about. And they could be saying, hey, it's external circumstances that's contributing to this. No, it's just that they are not taking action on their dreams and goals, and they want you to basically sit there and wait for them while they get their shit together. So only take what resonates. Let's get one more message. We have Knight of Pentacles, Five of Wands, and Seven of Pentacles. So what I'm picking up, and the King of Swords here. Some of you guys have some dedicated people who are just, they're dedicated to being able to keep tabs on you guys. They want to grow with you guys. They know they can't grow with you guys. So with the Knight of Pentacles, there could be some people who do not have your best interests. They have basically, and with the Seven of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles, they have been on your ass. They have basically been watching y'all asses. They have basically been emulating y'all by any means necessary, okay? With the King of Swords here, if this is connected to a court case, they have been basically stalking some of y'all in order to get incriminating evidence on some of you guys. Or for some of you guys here, these are the people that have basically been getting investigated for a long time. There could be some people that have done you guys so dirty with the Three of Swords and the Five of Swords. They have been getting investigated for quite some time with the King of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. So take what resonates. They could have hired a crooked lawyer, or there could be crooked law officials who have been trying to get incriminating evidence on you guys by basically trying to cause you guys harm and to betray you guys, so you guys will not be able to have mental clarity about what's going on, especially if it comes to a court case, so that they can sit there and be able to, you know, have some sort of power over you guys connected to certain legal documents, okay? And this has been going on for quite some time. With the Seven of Pentacles here and the Three of Swords, there's some people who have been dedicated to making sure that you long-term planning. There are some people who have long-term been betraying you guys for quite some time. Okay? With the Five of Pentacles, some of you guys are going to find out that some of you guys, if you guys have lost any form of stability, it was due to strategic betrayal, okay? If some of you guys are trying to figure out how to get out of any situations of destitution, it could have to do with some people who are connected to trying to get away with harming you guys, and they're trying to lay low under the court system. And for some of you guys, it's some of these people who have been really dedicated to long-term betraying you guys so that you guys will never get out of poverty. Well, these are the people that's acting like they support you. These are the people that have been trying to learn from you guys at the same time. So you guys have to understand, anyone who's maneuvering in this way, you just become more wise. The wiser you move and the more patient you move, these people will expose themselves, because if there is some sort of investigation going on with the King of Swords here, with the Five of Swords and the Five of Wands, these people it, these people are connected to all kinds of chaos, conflict, and confusion. Also, with the Five of Pentacles, they could be living beyond their means. And with this, the Five of Pentacles and the Six of Cups here, they could when it comes to family situations, they could be acting out they could be acting out aggressively due to having a family pattern of not being able to have family stability. And this contributes to how they'll sit there and betray other people. They've gotten used to being in this energy of betrayal, because the very first betrayals happened in their family units. And they may not feel comfortable to speak about it, and we're not making up excuses for that type of shit. But instead of them actually finding healthy ways to discuss the betrayal, the very first betrayals that occurred in family units, they're sitting here externalizing it in some of their external environment. So don't take it personal. I will not compare myself to others. So some of you guys have people who have been trying to learn from you guys for such a long time. They're constantly comparing themselves to you and how you're moving. We have, I don't have to fit in, and my destiny will reveal itself in time. They know you're different. And it's kind of like one of their mechanisms of trying to get you guys to believe that they have your highest good is by basically trying, for some of you guys, they're trying to act as if they're different as well, so that you guys will take notice of them. Okay. For some of you guys, they have put time, effort, and energy into having you guys feel ostracized. They know you guys have a big calling. So at the same time, you know how they moving shiesty. But they're moving shiesty because this shit happened in their childhood, and they're still blaming the parental figures that failed them. Let's get some additional messages and we're going to close this bad boy out. Some of you guys on a spiritual journey. You're going to be connecting to your shadow selves. This is also going to help you guys attract finances. This is connecting to your shadow selves. This spiritual journey is going to help you guys be able to alchemize your burdens into loving energy. Okay. Also, someone who betrayed you. Here is a confession. Only take what resonates. We preyed on your loving nature so you could take on our burdens. The more we harvested your loving energy, we became aware of your spiritual abilities. So some of you guys are going to make money with using your spiritual abilities as well. And some of these people that know you have spiritual abilities, they are into the occult as well. Okay. You guys are protected from these people. And to continue, in order to keep you chained to us, we purposely targeted your balance by taking on your love and light attributes, making a mountain out of a molehill of your shadow aspects, and projecting our shortcomings onto you. And these are karmics that betrayed you guys. So it's kind of like they emulated your character, and then they basically try to make a big deal out of everything that you did. So people would basically view you guys in a negative manner. This was strategically done. Also, another nameless bully is justifying abuse. Some of you guys have a bully who has basically been trying to interrupt any progress that you have. They've been trying to hit you from every angle. Wherever your blind spots is, they've been trying to hit those spots. They have been trying to justify the abuse that they have been subjecting you guys to. Okay. And their guilt and shame grows even more the more patient you become. So you can understand that guilt and shame is going to start showing up on their faces. Some of these karmics might be getting face wrinkles. Some of these karmics might be getting like Botox in order to hide the stress on their face. But look, if they doing all this time, effort, and energy in order to basically appear to be something that they're not, you guys have to understand, if they're getting procedures done to their bodies, all them chemicals and all the procedures to their natural body, it's eventually going to show up and backfire. So another nameless bully justifying abuse. And we got poker face. Some of these people who are comparing themselves to you, they don't want you to see their weakness, so they're trying to act as if they're not studying you guys. They're trying to act as if they're not envious and jealous of you guys. Okay, so let's get some signs that could be connected to all this particular energy, and then we're gonna close this thing out. We have Aquarius. Some of you guys could be in Aquarius, so you could be dealing with an Aquarius. We got Taurus. Some of you guys could be a Taurus, or some of you guys could be dealing with a Taurus. We got Libra. Some of you guys could be a Libra, or some of you guys could be dealing with a Libra. Once again, we got Aquarius. So Aquarius energy is heavy in the building. Also, this doesn't have to be the signs involved. This could simply be the energies that is impacting this type of events taking place. We have Pisces energy. Some of you guys could be a Pisces, or you could be dealing with a Pisces. Once again, we got Taurus here. So Taurus energy is heavily impacting this. This is definitely financially motivated. We have Aries energy. Some of you guys could be an Aries, or you guys could be dealing with an Aries. I'm also picking up, if some of your ventures are taking a little bit of time, be patient with that shit, because you got people watching y'all, okay? You got people trying to learn from y'all at the same time, trying to negatively impact your foundation, and they're acting like they're not doing it. So this is a good time to do some meditation. That way you'll be able to trust what your intuition is telling you. Once again, we got Aquarius energy. So Aquarius energy is heavy in the building. And then we also have Leo energy. Some of you guys could be a Leo, or you guys could be dealing with a Leo. Okay? Those are the messages that we have thus far. All right, so we're going to end this with some prayer to alchemize all this toxic energy into the highest good, but that which will serve all involved. And thank you guys for being present. In fact, we're gonna also get some sage up in this bad boy, because that type of energy is needs a sage. You know, it needs a sage. Most High of Love and Light, I ask for you to come in and to alchemize all this energy. Guardian angels, thank you. Ancestors, thank you. May this message be used for the highest good of all involved. Thank you, Most High of Love and Light, for this moment of connection. Thank you, Most High of Love and Light. Have your will and your way. See you guys later.